What's up, rockers? Virgin back. And me and Becca are back, right? Right back at it again.
We are back again.
Right back at it again. Yeah, let's see if you do that Day to Remember song. Oh,
yeah, I'm not singing. You don't want me to sing.
God, jeez. Not with that attitude.
No.
But I was hounding Rebecca for this, but finally she's like, no, we gotta wait for lineups to be released. I'm like, fine, God. But
you gotta wait for the good stuff.
Yeah. But we're here to talk about 3 festivals. And what festivals are they, Rebecca?
Upheaval, So What, and When We Were Young.
Ooh, WWWY. Ooh, controversial. If you got tickets or not, we'll find out.
So controversial.
But these are 3 banging. These are actually really well spaced out from festivals because the first one actually that's happening is happening in May, Memorial Weekend, which is the So What Music Festival. Then Upheaval's in July, and then We Were Young is in October. So that's
so you got a spring, summer, and fall.
Yeah, this is a good spread. I like this spread. I think I'm gonna change our lineup to talk about it just because of that now realizing how well it's spread and makes more sense. So I want to let's talk about So What.
This one's in Texas.
Arlington, Texas.
Yes. And another thing about all 3 festivals is I think they all it's like a wide range of music and like the rock genre / rap, because So What is a nice mix of rock, rap, and I think they might sprinkle some EDM stuff, but not too much this year. But So What is stacked. Like there are so many.
This thing's been around apparently for a while, and this is my first time actually hearing of this festival.
I want to say that it took a break for a little bit, maybe, or maybe it was just a COVID break. I'm not sure.
But it's been around for a while, and I'm so really surprised I've never heard about this festival.
Yeah.
Here they are right now. They're doing, and they don't have it on here. They posted it on Instagram on their story, like what they're thinking, how they're gonna do the stages. They think they're gonna have a hip hop stage, then the punk alternative stage in between, the metal stage. Like it's literally kind of like they have metal stage that, and it's like you can walk as you're walking between the metal and rap stage. They have the punk alternative stage in between.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I didn't realize they had it broken down like this on the website, which is amazing.
I like how they did it by genres, and these are not the day lineups. They have not released what days they are, like what artists are playing what days. They're just showing you who are playing. Like on rock and metal, Bleeding Through, Born Osiris, Crown of the Empire, Escape the Fate, Gideon, Hatebreed, He Is Legend, I Prevail, Knock Loose, Lorna Shore, Parkway Drive, Polyphia, Spite, Stick to Your Guns, Suicide Silence, Black Dahlia Murder, that Pawn and Burning Body. Those are Texas homeboys. Volume.
Nice.
Then on the punk alt, 303. Oh shit, Helen Keller.
Throwback, Black Bear.
It's interesting to put him as an alternative because I think he's more like hip hop.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the collab.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Maggie Lindemann. I'd be stoked to see her.
White Norris, Simple Plan. There we go. Sleeping with Sirens.
41.
The Main. And they're still announcing more artists too. These aren't even all of them yet. And then the hip hop. 2 Chainz.
Chainz.
I'm trying to see if I know anybody else on the hip hop side.
I know. I don't know too many in the hip hop, but I'm sure it's gonna be good. Travie McCoy,
Yo, why is he not on the
Tyga,
alternative
Waka
side?
Flocka.
What? This would be interesting. Waka Flocka, heck yeah.
Race Memard.
I'm surprised Travie
Princess
McCoy.
Nokia.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not on. Well, I'm surprised this is not flipped. Travie McCoy should be on alternative, and then Black Bear should be on the hip hop. Interesting, intriguing, and it's not actually the pricing isn't too bad. I want to see if do they have the pricings on here? Well, marketing, blah 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 blah. No, where do you buy your tickets? I believe it's $230, and they have payment plans right now. If you get it by February. Whoa, what's going on here? I don't know how happened. Oh, I'm on their actual entertainment site. Their company site. Oh, I didn't realize that. Where is the
payment plans for festivals are so great. I did that for Louder Than Life, and it was great because I still got my ticket, but I felt like I didn't spend all that money.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah, I mean, in the long run, yes, but it made it more convenient to do it. Which all these festivals are. I don't think Upheaval's offering that, but I know. So What's doing it, and We Were Young. They had the payment plans, so which is sick.
Upheaval has the payment plan too.
Nice. That's the future, yo. That is the future.
Super nice option.
And also, people need to understand, you got to read this fine print of when you get tickets. All festivals are non-refundable. All of them.
Concerts, unless there's like some people might have COVID refund policies now, and if they don't and something happens, they will address it. Trust me. But 99.9% of your shows, festivals, do not offer refunds or exchanges. It is across the board. That is not a red flag. Everyone does it.
Exactly. So please don't get it all twisted up with this. Like, oh my God, it's not refund. It's by Live Nation. Oh my God. Yo, Annihilation puts on like every concert you go to. They're also part of Ticketmaster. It's the same fucking family. And it's the same thing for concerts.
Live Nation does not put on these first two festivals. So if you're looking for a non-Live Nation festival, these are two good ones to check out. Support independent promoters. Yeah. But still, there's a lot of things across the board.
Here's their stuff. 3-day German mission, $369. This is 3 days. That's a shitload of bands for 3 days. It's just shitload. You can do a payment plan or no payment plan, which is great. I believe it's like $70 a month or something like that, how they're doing it.
The 4-pack is like a deal.
That's a steal. Seriously, that's a sick deal. If you still want to go, I mean, 4 tickets, you split it with everybody, that's a clutch deal. So that is good. I agree with that. That's smart that they did that. Let's see directly to their website. Oh no, this goes back to the third string entertainment. But still, all those artists, they have some of them announced what days they're playing. Some of the artists right here. Only a couple to be announced. But that is awesome. So looking at this lineup, go back up to the last. What happened? Oh my God, I'll go back here. Who would you say you'd be stoked for to see if you went to this?
Oh, there's just so many. I think I really want to see Maggie Lindemann. I think she'd be cool to hang out or to see.
Maggie Lindemann.
Lindemann.
As I bring this up, I have never heard of her. Is she like an alternative?
She's like alt, like pop punk kind of deal.
Yo, the music video I was brought up, it has her like, looks like she's about to smoke a blunt. I'm ready for it. This one. Actually, hold on before I do this. I want to make sure I did it right. Always when you share a screen,
with the sound.
Yeah, make sure you have the sound button, people. Sharing one.
think unusual circumstances means
I had me with her that, and what, she knows it? Oh shit, what does she know? I'm curious. What does Maggie
Guess
know?
we'll find out.
Maggie, what do you know, girl? Oh, it's like pop punk.
Yeah. It's like Avril Lavigne of the now, I guess, kind of, sort of.
That's a good analogy. I can get behind that.
Mm-hmm. Even though Avril Lavigne's still around doing things.
True. The current Avril.
Yeah.
She kind of reminds me. She kind of looks like Megan Fox. Like.
Funny enough, she was in the MGK movie that he did for his album. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can see why he used her. Like, yeah, you look like my wife, my future wife. She could be. She would have been a cool lineup to add on to We Were Young too.
Yeah.
I could vibe with that.
Mm-hmm. She would have fit well with that for sure.
I gotta bring them up because they're Texas boys. Upon a Burning Body, yo, they are from San Antonio, Texas. These guys always bring the heat. Always stoked, and that's great. They're on a Texas festival. They used to be always playing at a local one in San Antonio called River City Rock Fest, but that's no longer. But they're finally getting able to play Texas shows, and they always bring a Texas home crowd. They are a lot of energy, a lot of fun. They've been around for a long time, and been flying on. Even though they've been around for a long time, they always fly under the radar, sadly. But they're
I've definitely heard of them. I've never seen them though.
They used to be on the big, like when we were doing Mayhem festivals and Ozfest and all that stuff. They used to be always part of that circuit when we had them, but we haven't had a Mayhem festival in a long time. So, but they're Texas homeboys. They're gonna be bringing that Texas fire. And every time when they sing the song Texas Blood Money, at every Texan, they do like the little Texas anthem in the beginning of the song.
Oh my gosh.
Screams it. So freaking great.
That's going to be a wild set.
These boys. So stoked. Stoked to see them too. Interviewed them years ago, stay in contact with them. They're great dudes.
Nice. Very nice.
But that is so what? So what are you going?
Yeah, that one would be a really fun one to go to.
And it's Memorial Weekend too, so let you know that as well. I've never been to Arlington, Texas, so that's fucking sick.
I haven't either.
All right, let's do it. Let's talk about my new favorite, Independent. What is it?
Upheaval Festival in Grand Rapids, Michigan, at Belknap Park.
Yeah, stoked. We were part of the first annual one, and I'm glad it's happening again. And I think they secured a. I even talked about it with her back on the offline. Like they have a bigger acts, but you said they're gonna be announcing more to get some more local scene bands on there. That's what I liked about it before, because they had a lot of local Michigan bands playing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we are gonna add, I think, 2 to 3 smaller bands on top of what's already announced. So there's still more to come.
Yeah, and this lineup is dope as hell. Boom, Friday, Breaking Benjamin, Mudvayne. I swear to fucking God, Chad, don't get fucking COVID again. Because they canceled when we were supposed to see them at Louder Than Life. And there were one show, they went to Incarceration, got COVID, and they canceled. Motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But they're playing here. That's sick.
Yeah, actually, the only dates for Mudvayne this year so far is Upheaval, and then Rock Fest. So
Yeah.
if you want to see Mudvayne, come hang out at Upheaval.
Theory of a Dead Man, which they just changed their name to Theory. I don't know why. Avatar.
That the name change has confused a lot of people, I feel like.
Yeah, I don't understand why they changed it. Like we
But
all know the name.
Theory is Theory of a Dead Man.
Yeah.
Avatar is on the lineup. They were supposed to play last year, but COVID and border problems. So now they're back, and that one's gonna be a really good set.
Star Sets, Aaron Jones, apologize. He's always good. I'm stoked they got him for this. He's making the festival rounds now.
I know.
All the good things, never heard of them, so I'm gonna take a look at them. Fire from the Gods, they're Texas boys as well. They're from Dallas. The Warning.
I'm so pumped we have them.
Yeah, because their shows have been selling out. Dark Heavens, never heard of them, so it'll be interesting to see them. Day 2, Disturbed, classic boys. 3 Days Grace, hell yeah. Nothing More, that'll be a good set.
Yeah, that will be really good.
Hatebreed,
Escape Fate, Butcher Babies.
yeah, Nita Strauss. But you know, David's gonna come on with Nita to sing their single they just put out. Gotta happen.
Yeah, I like fingers crossed for that happens.
Dead, these are Arizona boys. Oxymorons, never heard of them. Interesting. And right here, these are Michigan boys. Heartsick, they've been on fucking fire, and then I've got mad love for them. This is that. Ticket pricing is very affordable.
Very good.
Look at that. You can go single day for $65. Right now it's on tier 2 for $119, yo.
A freaking deal.
And VIP, which there's a whole VIP section. It's actually legit. Like some of the VIP viewings suck balls, and this one's actually large enough and cool, separated enough where you get your own stage, and it's only for the main stage. There's 2 stages, so that's where it's at.
Yeah, and it's actually like a VIP that is like, okay, I can actually afford this.
Yeah, it's not like $500-$600, not million tax. And they have travel packages too set up, so we need to go set up. But in Grand Rapids is dope. I didn't know this until I learned this from my Uber driver last time. Grand Rapids, Michigan has the most breweries per capita.
Yeah, isn't that wild? I didn't know that until
but I guess
I went there too.
When it's cold as fuck, you got to drink some beer.
Yeah, so there's like a ton of breweries you can check out, and
then they have where to park, which parking is really good there. It's awesome. I took a freaking scooter. I took a line bike from my hotel to this every day.
Yeah,
you can
literally way to do it.
It's clutch. I took a scooter from downtown to this venue. But are they having the second state? Yep, there they are. The fucking hill.
Yeah, there will be some improvements regarding that. So stay tuned. But it like once you do it, like it's a really freaking cool view, and I think it's worth it. But
it's a gorgeous view. The walk sucks.
So you're getting your cardio in for the day, okay? You're burning off all the beer you're drinking.
That was the joke with all the bands when we're interviewing. We're like, oh, how do you like the hill? And they're like, oh, the fucking hill.
There's always something like, okay, you got the hill here. Some festivals you have to walk a freaking mile.
Yes, this is true.
It's like
this one has a hill. Yeah. They have a giant hill you need to worry about. It's okay. And surprisingly, no one got drunk and fell down. I was really hoping for that, so I can record it and put it on Instagram.
Very proud of everyone there.
But who are you stoked to see on Upheaval Fest?
Honestly, The Warning. They're we talked about them in our last episode about their tour, and then it got canceled like 3 days
Postponed.
after we posted.
Yeah, postponed.
Oh.
They pushed the dates back. They pushed dates back. Yeah. Knock on the COVID wood.
Yeah. So I've been really excited to see them, and I'm glad they're on this lineup.
I'm choosing a new one. Choke is getting played like crazy. I hear it every day on, on Sirius XM. I'm going for
That's
Disciple.
awesome for them.
Yeah, which is huge, but they get mad rotation for Choke. Let's do an unfamiliar people song maybe they not know about. Which is cool. At least I get to see them now too, because they're all their shows ironically were sold out in California.
See, now you get to
And aren't
see them.
I know they're from South America, right?
Mexico.
Mexico, yeah. That's what I was. I don't want to say Mexico and they'd be like, no, they're from South America. I was like, okay, I'll go for that. So they are technically a Spanish band.
Yeah, some of their stuff they do sing in Spanish, but I think their more recent singles have been in English.
Which is good. That's hard for a Spanish rock band to break out, especially from your country.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome how well they've been doing. And people have seemed to be really excited that they're on the lineup. So I'm excited for more people to hear them.
Yeah, that's they're going to be. I think that it's also with getting on the festival circuit. I think they're going to be bumping up on what they bringing up their fan base.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Who are you excited to see?
I'm gonna mix it up. Everyone, of course, we're all gonna be excited for Mudvayne. We all know Mudvayne. But I've gotten really into Avatar.
Yeah.
They have
I almost said them because I just from looking at photos and hearing people talk about the live show, I think it's going to be mind blowing. It looks like they put on a really, really good live show.
Yeah, like everything I've seen, even from when we saw them in Louder Than Life. What's going on here? Oh, yeah, somehow I'll skip it. When we saw them at Louder Than Life, they are such a performance.
Mm-hmm.
And they act like this. They dress like this. They are completely in character the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
And from their they were doing a solo tour for a while, and their tour photos look crazy of their show.
They did.
And they've been getting a really good rotation on radio plays too. I know these guys took me a little bit to get into. Like the earlier stuff, I didn't like it too much, but then as I started listening more and paying attention and watching their shows, I'm like, okay, these guys are really good.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I think if you see someone live, it completely changes how you like hear their stuff.
100% true fact. That turned me into so many new fans for music.
Mm-hmm.
Because like seeing them live, seeing how they perform, can change your persona, how you listen to them.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna be really cool to see.
But that is Upheaval Festival. And tickets are still on sale. Grab them. I'm going. I'm keeping that a yearly
They're on sale.
Of Upheaval. I like it.
I will be there too.
You have to be there.
I have to be there, yeah.
All right. I think it's time for the controversial one.
Oh man. Got some things to say.
This is the good one.
Things to say.
Woo. When we were young and When it means when we were young, people don't understand. These young 23-year-olds are talking about, oh my God, we were young. I'm like, listen, when I was young.
This is 100% catered to millennials. And it is 100% real. So let's start with that.
Yeah, all these, like, as soon as it was like, and it was the younger one. It wasn't even older people. It was, again, the younger 20 generations were like, oh my God, this has to be fake. Oh my God. They were the ones immediately slamming it down. Like, yo,
Yeah.
you
I
can't.
will say I did, after a while, I did see older people too, but it's wild how quickly people jumped on the bandwagon to say it was fake and these are red flags and blah blah blah. Most of the red flags people are pointing out were not red flags at all
Yeah.
and are very common. And if you read anything when purchasing tickets or read anything at all to do some research, you would have found that out. I have so many things to say about this. Especially, I don't know how much I can say, but working for Live Nation festivals, I can disprove a lot of those red flags. But so it was very interesting to see, and I am excited to see how the festival goes.
And it's like, it was these people, and it's all the people that never been to a real festival, like a real rock festival, that were just like automatically disproving it. And I'm like, yo, you don't understand. Like, there are festivals that are lined up like this. Like Hellfest in France has 300 bands over a weekend. That's fucking crazy. But
Yeah.
it's a normal thing for a rock festival to have a shitload of bands, and you're gonna have to pick and choose who you're gonna want to see.
Yeah, that's not uncommon for a festival. The thing about festivals is, honestly, if there's like people you want to specifically see, like you should want to go to a festival to see a bunch of people. If you're going to see like one or two people, I don't know that it's worth it for you, because you might miss out because some of it might overlap. Like that's just a common problem with most festivals. Does it suck? Yes, but that's just like sometimes what they have to do to get everyone on the lineup on the stage. Also, the whole having that many bands on one day is something that Live Nation has done before, and with other genres, like they've done this whole like same setup basically with other genres. So it's not new.
And it's also like Live Nation's been on concerts all year. They're part of Ticketmaster, so it's the same family. You don't realize that whole legal stuff that happened, and tragic as was with Astroworld, that Ticketmaster is paying for that as well. They're all part of the same family. They're owned by the same people. So it's not, that was another thing I hated. Like, do you realize this is owned by Live Nation, who put on Astroworld? And I was like, yeah, so is every concert they put on, every country festival, every rock festival, like, especially in California, if you go to see a concert, it's put on by Live Nation. All the House of Blues will have Live Nation or Ticketmaster runs the tickets.
Yeah, ACL, Bonnaroo, those are Live Nation festivals. Forecastle, the little boutique festivals, they probably are all Live Nation. So I get it. Like Astroworld was horrible, but I think a lot of things went into play, and I'm sure that they are working to make sure those things don't happen again. But I just like thought that was an interesting red flag. Like if that's a red flag for you, then I would suggest not going to do any other festival.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to specifically look for concerts and that are independent and that go through like Eventbrite and stuff like that, or Ticket Web and everything, which I think actually Live Nation or Ticketmaster owns TicketWeb. I think that's like a sister outlet they use. I'm pretty sure about that one.
Yeah.
But enough of the negativity talk. This is happening. It's real. I'm going to it.
It's very real.
I'm stoked. I'm gonna have to make this tough decision. It's gonna be tough, but you know what? It's gonna be worth it because I'm gonna be seeing some artists that I've never seen before.
Choices will be made, but I mean, it's like this is like Warped Tour on steroids. Like we know
Warped Tour
choices
that
are
never
gonna have to be made. We're gonna have to miss people. Like you just have to prepare yourself for that.
Yeah. And another thing that I love that made this event even more solidified, Paramore, My Chemical Romance, Bring Me the Horizon, AFI, Day to Remember, Avril Lavigne, they all posted about this festival. They all talked about it. They all did it. All the major. If you don't think these bands don't have their own legal teams, you're horribly wrong.
Right. Also, like these bands aren't booking these themselves. I mean, like some of the little ones might be, but like 99% of these people have other people doing this. So if someone said they didn't know about it, that's on their team for not telling them that.
Yeah, and also like All American Rejects, someone tried to post a thing like, oh my God, All American Rejects didn't even know they were playing. It was called marketing. They're like, oh, hey guys, I'm surprised like you are. It's called marketing. It's called, by the way, we're gonna be doing this.
There is also like, I think I saw an artist say this, and which this is very true. The biggest surprise I think for the artists is that they probably didn't realize how many other bands were on it, because I'm sure they didn't know the full lineup until that day.
Yeah, like Hawthorne Knights admitted that they were contacted 6 months ago to be a part of it, and they just said they told them who the headliners were, but they didn't say who else was playing, and then they were like, oh shit.
Right, which is like pretty common, I feel like.
Yeah, because they're trying to, coordinate with everybody. But damn, on crack.
Yeah.
AFI, the U's, Bring Me the Rise, Taking Back Sunday, Dashboard Confessional, Icon Trio, Day to Remember, Pierce the Veil, Stories of War, DDG, All American Rejects, Borderlight Girls. I'm still laughing how Knock Loose is in here. Like someone's gonna the pit's gonna be crazy for Knock Loose. Senses Fail, Bayside, Mayday Parade, Motions in White, Einstein Kills, The Main, The Story of the Year, Silverstein, Pele Royale, Jimmy Eat World, like Atreyu, Seosin, 4 Years Strong. Like the longer you look at it, the bigger the name's like, oh my God.
I know.
Red Drip Suit Apparatus all the way around here. Dude, this is like the greatest festival you could ever dream up as a kid.
And I like that they added some like newer people too.
Yeah.
Some smaller, newer people, which is awesome.
Which, by the way, now everyone, it's sold out officially. So all 3 days are sold out. I'm going on the 29th, which people are complaining, oh my God, I couldn't get a ticket for the third day. And like, if you join the wait list for the first one of these 2 days, you are automatically approved for this one. You got priority to get that. So if you didn't go on the wait list, that's on you.
Which you can join the wait list now if tickets open up. They'll contact you, and then you have like so much time to get your ticket. And then I'm sure there will be an official ticket exchange as well eventually.
People are complaining again about the price for GA, which is, yeah, it is a lot. It's with the taxes, it's $300 for 1 day. But like, yo, you literally will probably spend $300 on a Bring Me Horizon pit ticket.
It's a lot of bands. Like the bands have to get paid.
Yeah.
The people putting on the festival have to get paid. Like,
everybody,
you have a lot of people on that lineup.
Everybody's getting paid. Like, because each one of these bands does their own tours, has their own tour, like headlining tours. So these are big bands, and they're all going to get paid. Obviously not equally. The bigger ones are going to, I'm sure they had a larger contract. But everyone's getting some cut from here, whether it be they're gonna if they're selling merchandise, they get all their merch there or something like that. They're getting paid for sure.
Mhm.
If you get this stuff, the GA plus and VIP, yo, that's on you, bro. That's on you if you want that. So the VIP cabana was like 12 grand, I think it was. Yeah.
Wild.
That's crazy. Which people bought it. So yo, props to you guys
Yeah.
who did it.
I mean, if you have the money, freaking go for it.
On a
I'm
credit
sure
card
it'll be
too.
a great time.
And if you got 10 people who are down to split it, so it's like, how much would that be? It's split and see how much that would be. I mean, you got 10 people who are 100% down for this shit. Fuck yeah, do it, man. If you got the credit card, do it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Be a good time.
about a grand a person. Like if they're splitting that 10 ways equally, yeah, that's about a grand a person. Cool. Yeah. So on you, man. And
Yep.
I'm so stoked that I booked my Airbnb before people start looking.
Yeah, that was so smart.
I literally texted Rebecca, I'm like, booked this place, done. Didn't want to worry about it. They haven't announced how they're gonna do the festival yet, or what they're doing it. It's in October though, so we got some time on how they're they say it's 3 stages, which I agree, that's very small. I hope they are smart and add a 4th stage, and that makes spreading out. But if they do a 4th stage, you just gotta do more walking. Just also food thought.
Yeah, I'm sure they will share more information. Like, because like typically they share like a map and stuff a bit closer to the festival. So it's again not rare for that many details to not be released just yet. They typically like to get the lineup out and then, you know, spread announcements out.
Yeah, as you get closer, I guarantee probably realistically, it's by September is when they announce the official day, which I hope they'll announce the set times before. But just remember,
Yeah,
Warped Tour, you didn't find out set times of the day of, and it changed every single day, and it is what it is. So
that's true. I bet you they will release set times before the show. I would be surprised if they didn't.
yeah,
But yeah, I remember going to Warped Tour, and the first thing I did was got there early so I could run to the schedule and take a picture or write it down.
exactly. Yeah, well, they were charging $5 for an actual hard copy, and then you
Yeah,
would
sometimes I did buy it. I was like, oh yeah, I'll take one of those.
yeah. So people forget the old days, and they're so conveniently like, oh my god, I need to know everything beforehand. Like, if Warped Tour comes back, people are going to be in a rude awakening when they're like how it was done. And also, I hate when people are complaining, like comparing it to Warped Tour and the cheapness. The bands never got paid at Warped Tour. Like, only the headlining bands got paid. Every other band lived off of freaking Doritos, Cheez-Its, and hot dogs.
Yeah, like I'm sure Warped Tour was kind of a rough time, like touring, but
it was
yeah,
a freaking lifestyle. Okay, that if you toured Warped Tour, man, that was a life. You were living in your van. That was so. People just don't try to compare it to that when it was a completely different. And remember, Vans was getting money from that too. They don't call it the Vans Warped Tour for nothing. That corporate entity was definitely taking a huge cut from that festival.
hmm
So
yeah. I mean, like similar in like the bands, but
yeah,
that's about it.
but if you were gonna go, who would you?
It's interesting, like
What's that?
oh, I was just gonna say it's interesting how far in advance people want information now, like because just answering a lot of questions for all the different festivals, like even just like people asking like, can I bring this kind of purse? I'm like, it's in freaking July or October. Like you have so much time to figure that out.
Yeah, yo, and like, oh my god, we gotta book travel plans. Like, if you're flying out to this, that's all on you, dude. You know, that's
Yes. Yeah, like a lot of the stuff like, okay, you buy your ticket, but the rest is on you to figure out. Like that's not on the festival to figure out.
you literally spend more money on a day at Coachella than you do on this festival. Facts.
No kidding.
So,
Okay, who am I excited to see? Everyone. Honestly, I and would be excited to see Paramore. I never saw Paramore growing up. So I think that would be my like number one top.
they're the OGs. But I want everyone knows it for their obviously for Misery Business, but people forget
Mhm.
like their first music video. What was the song name? Hold on, I'm gonna remember it now. That's how I remember Paramore. And I've never seen them either. I want to throw it back to their first one, their first music video. I remember seeing on like Fuse and MTV and stuff like that. It was on their first business, the first one. What was it on? All We Know Is Falling, that album. Pressure.
Mhm.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
No one talks about this song anymore. Like, everyone knows Misery Business, but this does not get talked about. This is how they really broke into the scene with all these ads. Bueno.
So many ads. Wow.
This is classic.
Yes, this I actually do think this is the first song that I heard from them too.
I remember seeing it on Fuse, MTV. I'm like, whoa, I like redheads. And this was like, damn, I need to date a punk chick.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, this was a great breakout album for them. And then obviously the next album was their defining moment, Riot. That was their defining album. Everyone knows them for it, but this album is a deep cut.
Yeah, I mean, obviously everyone else is excited for Paramore too. But never saw them live, and I think it's gonna be pretty freaking amazing.
It will be amazing.
Mhm.
I'm really stoked for it. I've never seen them. All American Rejects. They're my freaking. They're my nostalgic band. They're my guilty pleasure. Okay.
Oh
no.
my gosh. I was not expecting this, but I am so here for it.
I like Sweat. Where's Sweat? I think it's Sweat. Yeah. They're my guilty pleasure. I love these dudes. I've never seen them, and I feel no shame admitting that.
I don't know if I've ever seen them.
I think they're overlooked completely for their alternative contributions in the music scene. Super talented. They definitely just never get enough credit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not missing their set. Like on
You shouldn't.
even if they're playing while my Chemical Romance is playing, I'm not gonna miss it because I'm gonna see My Chemical Romance the weekend prior.
Oh, nice.
They're playing in LA prior. I already have tickets for that show. I've had those tickets for 2 years because they keep pushing the show back.
The anticipation.
Stop sharing. There we go. Yeah.
Waiting 2 years and then you get to see them twice.
I got the Facebook archive. I was buying tickets for, it was back in 2019. 2019, I was going snowboarding up the Mammoth, and I was waiting in the queue to buy tickets for My Chemical Romance. I've had these tickets for 2 years.
Oh my god, that is wild.
And it's just bidding in my Ticketmaster bank, just sitting there.
It'll be worth the wait though.
I know. That's gonna be stoked. This is happening. It's real. I want them to have shirts, because when I posted the video, when I shared it to with the Hawthorne Heights lead singer, and it's like, it's real, baby. It's real. It's happening. It needs to be, it's real, baby, and then have all the bands in the back.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
But these are all 3 banging crazy festivals spread out in the year. So with more festivals to come, obviously, but these are 3 big ones announced.
Yes.
Confirmed.
We'll be back with more, but these are 3 we're stoked about, and I think a really good start to fill up your year
And
with some festivals.
Spend your money.
Yeah,
We didn't use that Christmas money already. Use it right now.
and use those payment plans.
Exactly. Payment plans. Yeah, you build up your credit, put it on a credit card, payment plan. There we go. Boop. Right
There
there.
you go.
Look at that. We're even helping you build up your credit score.
Oh gosh.
But fuck yeah. Thank you for watching. And we'll catch you guys
See you next time.
in the pit at one of these festivals.
See
Probably
you there.
Lorna Shore, or I mean, Knock Loose right before Avril Lavigne opens up, and their fans go like, "Oh my!" But always horns up.
See you later.